are busy ferrying consumables to the mid lane. So we'll watch the movements for him later on. And now with that vision, at least 343 knows he can get up in Keizu's face on this off lane. But this is also, like, okay, Batrider, open wounds as well. He's already got the sticky napalms up, so 343, he's still going to keep up with him. Just first blood. Fnatic will actually claim it on the bottom lane after Batrider tries to get a little bit too aggressive up against a Lion with a lifestealer nearby.
OnlyBrothers, they go on him, and a smoked up Doom behind him can turn it around. Even though it's a 2v3, Doom at level 3 with 1 point in each skill, and a level 3 Beastmaster with 2 points in 4 is incredibly strong and can win that 2v3.
They need a lockdown right now over on mid 1. The Radiant Observer doesn't scan out no Diggity's movement because they were smoked up. However, Keizu has broken out, but it's mid 1 who's pushed up a little bit too far, so Yapsor starts him with a shackle. Synderen has the magic missile still available. They burn through the shield, and Ember Spirit will drop down, so no Diggity, they'll level it up.
So Fnatic for the most part just getting more experience than their counterparts.
Yeah. Especially as DJ now leeches off Keizu. Mid 1's going to rotate over as well, so, well, okay, he rotates over and then spirits himself away. Not sure if fully intentional, but Koifel was also rotating to do something about him. Synderen on bottom lane, meanwhile, open wounds over on him, just a little bit too close, and Mushi's Rage will make sure that magic missile doesn't stand between him and killing off the captain of No Diggity.
Yeah, I think mid 1 possibly just misclick there on the Fire Remnant. That just seemed a bit too angry. None of their heroes get a whole lot stronger with level 6. Their timing is the Batrider Blink Dagger, which at this rate is not going to be until maybe 15 minutes into the game. So they've got to play defensively and react to Fnatic's movements and try and dodge those ganks. Otherwise, they're going to fall incredibly far behind in this early
Top
game.
lane, Ember Spirit's going to come and join the fight. The Satyr from the jungle is actually trying to help out No Diggity right now as Yapsor on the front line. He is going to go down, but at the cost of the Ember Spirit. With Synderen and Era arriving at the right time, Ohio still trying to retreat out, consumes up one of the fairy fires. Synderen has no more stun available, however, so Ohio can just pull himself through. And Era instantly turns this into T1 tower pressure.
Yeah, just a slight little misplay there from mid 1, not getting the Searing Chains off the first Fire Remnant, so you have to use a second Fire Remnant aggressively, and that's just going to deplete.
DJ wants to fight the troll trap over on Synderen. Mushi was waiting inside of it. DJ barely survived getting back to the tree line. Era now also on the run, but with the Spirits forward from mid 1, the Thunder goes to work from Era. Mushi's going to drop down. Mid 1 will still be able to kill off Yapsor, who locked him in a little bit with the shackles, but now Era, no way to escape from this. Mid 1 will mop up the pieces, but still a very costly fight going a couple of ways there.
Yeah, 9-minute phase armlet. Man, he's strong and good at fighting. That Sunder, if not for that Sunder, that would have just been a completely one-sided affair.
Koifel? He's actually going to kill off DJ if he can get the last attack off. It looks like Ohio with the Raw is going to lock him in.
With honor.
Deep there. Doesn't have any points in the Moonlight Shadow yet as well, which could have maybe been a saving grace for either himself or Era in the top lane, but it's off that he may be getting aggressive soon, but I don't think Fnatic are going to expect the blink timing this early on, so Keizu could be looking at a pick here soon.
He's TPing to tier 2.
There's a lot of counterplays for this if Ohio has roll.
Oh, there's the Hex Mass open wars down. 343's trapped inside of it. It'll be a 1-for-1 trade-off, but now the last two over on Mushi, wasting a lot of that rage time and Era sitting on the sidelines, but they couldn't actually stop him from infesting into the dire creep wave. You're gonna lose as well the Mirana inside the Radiant jungle to DJ while all this is going on. And damn, they need Lifestealer to come out.
Unlikely to cooperate, Toby. He's got rage, he's got armlet toggles. I don't think they're going to kill him at this rate. Yeah, the Bats is at best a tier 1 tower, but Fnatic, maybe, they're looking to contest this one.
Yeah, here comes the TP. It's the Ember Spirit coming in from the side. Synderen roared up at the very, very start. And wow, mid 1 jumps further. Yapsor still going to get the shackles off, but that Flame Guard burning through the two supports of No Diggity. As Synderen and Yapsor will fall mid 1 once more, spiriting forward. Era has to create a couple of copies and get himself out of there if possible, but nope, Searing Chains again. Mid 1's on top of it. And the Hex also arriving from 343, meaning there is no chance for a Sunder. Tier 1 tower goes the way of Fnatic. They are really in control of this game now.
Yeah, they've hit their stride. They've got all their key levels. They're just using all their spells very effectively. Found the
very restricted in this area.
And they kill it very, very fast. Synderen with the max wave of Terror. Era's holding the Metamorphosis for now. He wants to maybe try and maximize its duration in a teamfight scenario, and Fnatic can have to react very...
They lasso over on a Centaur because they know Mushi is sitting inside of it, trying to scout it out. It'll be swapped back down again. They got the Wave of Terror and the Armor Toggle will not be successful. Now mid one, however, the Sleight of Fist, they're all grouped up, but the arrow flies forward, only kills off a Necro block, but you got the Doom over on Kuiper. Yaptor runs back inside the pit. Roshan's still low. KZ wants to TP himself out. This one is Yaptor. Shackles over on mid one. Massive Mords, remember, they're still inside the pit, but they're quite terrible against Roshan now. And Fnatic have the choice. Can they slip themselves in and finish the job?
It was a sick decision from Diggity to go for the lasso on the Centaur to kill off Mushi to start things off, but Fnatic just had too big of an item advantage, and the Necrobook up on a high, it tanks the arrow, which was going to cause a lot of damage. Mid one is just at that stage of the game where Ember Spirit is just so high level that he can just win any fight in engagement unless you focus and burst him down, and it's mid one now with an Aegis. Things go from bad to worse for Diggity, even though they kill off Mushi.
Off, drag him back, and then they can lock him down. And you can use the VS, you can use the Shaman, disengage, set up for another target.
It's always going to be hard to get that clean initiation when Beastmaster has vision. He's found Terrorblade now in the jungle.
With a Raw, it's going to isolate him out perfectly. TP support's on the way from Synderen. He might get there in time for a swap. No, he will not. In fact, he ends up just cancelling his TP and staying on the bottom lane, so they get a tier 1 tower trade for the death of their Terrorblade.
100 short, so these are kind of game-changing items in the sense, like, not that Fnatic needs them to turn this game in their favor, but they just get that much stronger when they pick them up.
Their positioning is so good right now for Fnatic. They were probably scouted out by that Dire Observer ward that's hovering over the bottom rune, so they know that Fnatic actually have, like, a force next to the secret shop, but Keizu, oh, there's your blink. Hex, it was the Hawk giving the vision. Yaptor comes in with his own Hex, and the Mass Serpent Ward's down. He'll tank up the Roar. The mech charge going to help the sustain coming in from Fnatic. His fight splitting up, but already 2 heroes down for no Diggity. Synderen's going to be the 3rd one to join him. And there's nothing Kuiper can do. Like, they thought they actually had like some kind of reactionary initiation, but Fnatic just had the numbers.
Yeah, well, they had the numbers with Mushi at top lane is the crazy.
You make sure you're not alone, and you don't give Diggity the opportunity.
And they have such good counterplay to the pickoff of Batrider, with they've got 3 insta-stuns in Raw, Impale, as well as the Searing
Here
Chains.
They come. There's an Infest inside the Dark Troll Summoner, but it's the blink up. Who do they go on first? It's the Ember Spirit, Keizu. He can't get the last 2 off before the Flame Guard is triggered, and even Yaptor taking out the fight by the Raw. They're gonna lose 2, they're gonna lose more. They've lost 3. The Doom's on Kuiper, who'll have to hide up in the tree line, and the only hero who's able to escape is Era back through his own jungle. Kuiper will die in the tree line. And no Diggity. If that smoke play worked, it would have been nice. It would have been a chance for them. They came around the corner without any kind of vision.
And it's just what you talked about. Fnatic are ready for that. They're grouped this fight.
The Thunderhide, which is being possessed right now by Mushi, moving in towards the top right. So no, Diggity have no choice. They have to come back and try and fight this. Even though they can't take 5-on-5 fights, they have to try and give it a crack. So Era into Metamorphosis. Mid one very quickly down. The Terrorblade can find the kill. Mid one's going to buy back and come forward, but now it's Ohio and no Diggity. They've actually managed to bring down 2 cores, but the money from Fnatic is allowing them to just keep this fight going. The buybacks all across the field. Yapsor will now go for the jump in. He's still got Shackle available. He knows 3-4-3 can just turn this around. Start up on the Hex and that Sleight of Fist damage. No Diggity, they have to space out more. They're being burned down. If they can get a dieback over on mid one, life would be absolutely amazing, but no Diggity, should you almost be happy with what you've got?
Yeah, you could be happy, but you can be even more excited if you get another pick or 2.
The arrow is flying in. Are they going to dodge it? No, DJ walks into it, but Muchi will arrive. The Sleight of Fist Searing Chains helping to kill off Synderen. And 3-4-3, at least Yaptor will keep him out for now. They put down the wards, and Mushi will die. He tried to infest himself away to safety, but it was unsuccessful. So no Diggity. They actually get, well, they get buybacks galore. They had to use it themselves as well, though. So we had a buyback over on Ember, VS, as well as on the Terrorblade during that fight.
Yeah, staying out of it.
Here's a problem. You can't stop Aghanim from triggering Starfall. Just triggered over on the ball and was instantly pinged out by Fnatic, so they knew that no Diggity were moving under the cover of smoke. Synderen wants to TP out, but the Hawk is right on top of him. So at this point, they just leave Synderen and get the hell out.
Be probably a good call. You can see that one a few times with no Diggity. Synderen being like the mobile ward.
One way to look at it. Bottom lane Koi for Searing Chains on him. He's already used Leap, he can't blink away, and now should go for a double control. Keizu, the blink, roar, and then Finger of Death mopped him up very quickly. He was on top of that misplaced Observer ward. And Kuiper with the leap away. Actually, is he going to survive this? The Spirits are jumping down. Yes! To be able to TP out. But it's still a massive problem. They still lost their Batrider, so they still have their initiator down. Buyback is available, but it's not an ideal scenario. 20 seconds to go.
Did Bat lose his gem? Was he dewarding? Yeah, he lost his gem. He just picked up a top lane.
And with no support controls, literally Batrider is your only stun available. And getting a Blink Lasso over on this group. Lion's probably going to be the primary problem for him, but then you also get the Searing Chains problem. But it will actually be a double lane of Rax, and the jump in is DJ with a War Stomp going on Kuiper. The stun's there from the Lion, so Mirana is down, buyback is available, and this is kind of all or nothing right now. So Kuiper's up, you got Synderen also alive, he'll TP forward, they want to keep Mushi under control, Lasso and stuns, everything they've got. Mushi can't invest, he can't get away. They will be able to find one with a short range arrow into DJ that'll hold him in position just long enough for Shadow Shaman to actually get over 1k gold from finding that kill.
Ultimately, it's not really enough for Diggity. Even if they team wipe Fnatic, they're still like,
yeah,
it's still
higher of that Blink Roar and Necro Book, but the Necro Books are being expanded a little bit earlier, so they can just force into the tower, and now they're just jumping. DJ a mid one right on top of 3-4-3's in there. Oh, Mushi's just along for the ride, he's not even jumping out, he's just watching his team win the game at the moment. Waiting for the right opportunity, and maybe that's it. Yapzor's initiation. He jumps out. The shackle will be there. Yapzor just explodes. You already bought back over on the Batrider. Kuiper's going to go down as well. This game is over. You're going to lose every lane of ranks here. You've got no buybacks up on anyone, and there's the call out from Synderen. GG, Fnatic, a commanding performance here in game one.
Yeah, Era just spent the entire fight waiting for Doom to wear off so he can just pop his Metamorphosis, and they invested all this farm in a Terrorblade who, even at the late game with a kind of comparable net worth to some of the Fnatic cores, wasn't really able to do a whole lot in the fight. There's just too much control, too many lockdown answers with the Roar, the Lion, got Doom as well every single fight. So they just Doom the Terrorblade, then ignore him. They kill everyone else. There's Shadow Shaman, Venge, two very squishy supports that never really took off. And the biggest problem, though, goes very much back to the start. That offlane Batrider just